Hey guys, Magentos is back here today again, and I'll be doing another deck profile today. So, yep, this deck will be on my anti-rush deck, Dragon Ball anti-rush deck, featuring monsters with very good high defenses. So note that since this deck is more oriented towards defense, so the attack wouldn't be rather strong. Yep. So if you enjoy this video, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel and you would like to see more. So do also check out my other deck profiles in the link below in the description below. Yep. So without further ado, let's begin. So the body monster I have is Bronze Shield Dragon. Yep, so just for his 6k defense, so try to call this monster to the center so it makes your opponent have a harder time trying to break through your defense. Yep, that's the body monster. So next, for the size 2 monsters, 4 copies of Steel Gauntlet Dragon for awesome 7k defense. Yeah, so yep, so this deck mainly focuses on high defense monsters to prevent your opponent from rushing you down. So I have made a deck profile on my Dragon Ball Rush deck, so if you want to check that out, it'll be in the description below. And yep, in the near future I may be doing a battle between these two decks, so stay tuned. Next, 4 copies Hammer Mace Dragon. So it has awesome 6k defense and 3k attack. So it has a little bit lower stats than this guy, however it has 3 crits. So yeah, in a defensive oriented build, 3 crits is actually, yeah, it's like the highest crit count monster in our deck. So next, that's all for size 2 monsters. Next, we have 3 of these Blue Sky Knight Seeker Penguin Dragon. Yeah, so basically, it's not very high in defense. However, its skill, all monsters on your opponent's field cannot move. So that's the point. So it's very good actually. So basically, if your opponent's playing a rush deck, so the only way for him to protect himself will be to use monsters with move or just calling monsters in the center. Yeah, but however, if your opponent wants to maximize out on the attack power, so most of the time they'll use weapons. So they'll leave the center empty and have a move monster. That's where this card comes in handy. Yep. Next up, I have 3 Blue Sky Knights Iron Wing Dragon, just for a solid 6k defense. Next, we have 4 Thunder Knights Brush Shield Dragon. So basically it's a Bronze Shield Dragon clone, but it's part of Thunder Knights. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. So the 6k defense is very good against rush decks. So most size 1 monsters only have a 5k attack. So yeah, it's pretty good. So it will require link attack. So 4 copies of our body monster Bronze Shield Dragon. Yep. And lastly, 4 copies of Double Sword Dragon. Just for the 5k attack to destroy some of your opponent's monsters. So it will come in handy. So that's all for the monsters. For the spells, I run 2 Wrath of Dragon. So choose an Armordragon in battle and give it 6k of each stat. So very strong. So yeah, especially if you have high defense monsters, you can just use these to buff up their defenses even more, so your opponents can't get through at all. And 4 copies of Dragon Energy. So basically they have the same use. However, this Dragon Energy only gives 3k of each power, but however it gives counter attack. So Counter attack is if this monster is still on the field after an attack, choose a monster that attack with defense less than or equal to this monster's power and destroy it. Yeah, so it buffs the power as well. So if you have a high defense monster and none of your opponent's monster can destroy, so you get to retaliate. Yeah, even if you have a weak attack power, because it gives a slight boost. So next, 2 copies of Dragon Breath. So this is a counter card, pay 1 gauge and destroy a monster on the field with 4k or less power. Yeah, so you can preferably use this during your opponent's battle phase, so your opponents can't call new cards and you get to destroy that card. Yeah, alternatively you can just destroy your opponent's monster when it's caught onto the field, so you can try to waste down your opponent's hand size. Yeah, so depends on how you would like to use it. And next, Dragonic Thunder. So pay 1 gauge, destroy a size 1 or less monster on your opponent's field. So pretty similar to our Dragon Breath, however its limitation is size 1 or less monster. Dragon Breath's limitation would be the monster having 4k or less power. Yep, so just for the different scenarios. Next, of course, our Nullifier, 4 Green Dragon Shield, nullify attack and gain 1 life. Even though most of the time you will be having a monster in the center, you still need this. Yeah. It's the only way you can stop an attack other than destroying your opponent's monster. Next, we have 4 of these set spells. Blue Dragon Knight's Proud Song of Soul. So cast cost of 1 gauge and all your Armordragon on the field gets power plus 2000. Very good card, especially when our monsters are very high on defense, so addition to the power would be awesome. So run 4 copies because this stacks, so if you have 4 of them, all your Armordragon gets plus 8k power, sorry. Yeah, so it's an awesome card in my opinion. And lastly, for the spells, we have 2 of these, Dragonic Barrage. So cast cost of 2 gauge and destroy all size 1 or less monsters on your opponent's field. Yep, so basically in your opponent's rush deck, you'll have like quite a number of size 1 monsters, so what you do is you use this and destroy everything. Destroy every single one of it. Just at a cast cost of 2 gauge, so not too bad. And lastly, run 4 items. Yeah, so Dragon Blade, Drago Fearless. This doesn't have a equip cost, so you just use it. And we do not run any impacts in this deck because it's a more defense oriented build. So yeah, you just slowly wither down your enemy. That's basically what you do in this deck. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to check out my other videos from my channel, and be sure to check out the opposite of this deck, which is the Rush deck, in the description below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, and if you're new to my channel and you would like to see more of these deck profiles, card reviews and stuff like that, be sure to subscribe to my channel. So that's all I have for you guys for now, so peace out guys.